ignorance, I thought steroids just made you big and strong, and the bodybuilders were. So I was like, boxers don't want to use that. Boxers are always trying to cut weight and trying to yeah. So they don't know. So I wasn't privy to what people were using. Now I've heard people come out, and a good buddy of mine has come out and said a fighter is a fool not to use it because the punishments are so weak. My buddy Paulie Malignaggi. Do I agree with him? Perhaps not, but I understand. I know the point he's making. I understand. Bottom line, what country has more? What country has more theft? The country where when they catch you, they cut your hand off, or the country when they catch you, they give you a public defender and let you try to run the jail. If the punishment doesn't do anything, these guys are going to say, "Hey, what? I got to pay you $500 more." Well, shit, I came here with that. I just won a bet at the casino and won that, so I'll pay you that. They don't care.
What's your thoughts if your fighter has to fight someone and they don't make their drug test, they don't appear, and does that cause a concern for you as far as your fighter, what's going on, what's going on behind closed doors?
I mean, if he has a legitimate one time in the amateurs, my son, they come to your home and everything, the drug test, and you give them a schedule. But really, what 18, 19-year-old kid really follows a schedule from day to day? You meet a pretty girl, you're going to be 2 hours late home. You know what I mean? She came down and waited for him to come in the neighborhood. Now, we lived in a rough neighborhood. The police told her, I wouldn't be around here when it got dark. She got scared and she left. And he got in a little late. So they called that a miss. Now, I would disagree to that. I was like, listen. Either send people who are not scared to come in the neighborhood. All these kids come from rough neighborhoods. You went to too many boxes. How many kids have on their resume Hollywood, Beverly Hills? You ain't never seen too many fighters out of Beverly Hills. You know what I mean? So they mostly come from rough neighborhoods. I mean, that's why they filter into this combative sport. So send people who are built to come into these neighborhoods too, but don't send them. But yeah, red flags go up when the guy want to turn down. I don't want to take a test. I don't want to. Red flags are naturally going to go up. I do think we need proof, or we need punishment that matches. See, if you know if I miss a test that I'm not fighting until 2000 so and so, you might see some of that change. It might not be worth it. But I'm not saying that about any of those guys that you named because I knew nothing of that. You know what I mean? I've never known the Charlos to use anything. I've never known anybody to use anything. Last guy I knew that did something in high school was in football. You know what I mean? So, but this shit gotta change, man. This. I know this is the economic thing and other, but some of this shit is about the testing. You gotta test these dudes, man. We got a kid coming up. I ain't gonna even put names out there. You can research it yourself. Here's a heavyweight grade fight, another heavyweight, and this other heavyweight has popped positive more than once. And now they're not going to test him for this fight coming up. That doesn't make sense. It's like there's a guy who's popped 3 times. I've had 2 of my heavyweights. He's supposed to fight. He popped positive again. He's popped over 3 times. He's like, yo, it's like he's saying to himself, I paid for the whole 6-pack, and I ain't leaving boxing until I use the whole 6-pack. You know what I mean? But you get a smack on the wrist. Oh, okay, you can't fight for 6 months.